Hello, everyone, and welcome to my review of the latest mockumentary from Lonely Island. This is their first film, I believe, ever, even though they all worked together before in the past on one of my favorite movies of 2007. But this is their new one, their official one that they're saying it's their official film. And here's my review of Popstar, Never Stop, Never Stopping. Yes, Never Stop, Never Stopping. Okay, so as I said, this is a mockumentary. And it stars Andy Samberg and his two best friends in the world, Akiva and Jorma, or whatever the guy's name is. These are some very talented comedians. They've worked together since they were, I think, when they met in high school or college or whatever. They work together on SNL. They make some really great albums, some great songs. And, of course, they're in Hot Rod. To me, one of the most insane, underrated comedies of the early 2000s. And I was very excited to see this new one because I love a good mockumentary, I love a good documentary, but I love a good satirized look at the world. This one is focused on the world of the pop music industry. There's a lot of cameos in there, people that are famous. There's people that play big parts, like Sarah Silverman and Tim Meadows, which is really great to see him. Love Tim Meadows. And then you got some small little cameos that I'm not really going to spoil in here. And also you get to see, it's a rumor, you get to see the male genitals of one of the famous directors of this world, supposedly Judd Apatow, who is a producer of this movie. So there you go, you get to see that. I don't think I'm spoiling anything. You can probably find that out. It's even on IMDb. So, anyways, I found it out probably on /film or something. So, how was the film? Was it at least funny? Yes and no. This is, to me, not a home run. They got to second base. Or maybe they got to first base and they were almost ready to steal second base with this movie. I don't know why I'm doing baseball references, but whatever. So it's not a home run. It's not the perfect comedy, satirical look at the world of pop music that I was hoping for. But I did laugh more than half of the time. I laughed at least 70% of the time. There's some good slashes against TMZ, who I hate, and so I enjoyed a lot of those moments. You know, a very colorful and beautiful cast. The music was good, but Lonely Island has done so much better on SNL, on their albums. I just wasn't really that impressed with the music. Maybe that was supposed to be that way, but I just didn't really like the music all that. I would not buy the soundtrack, that's what I'm trying to say. Andy Samberg, he's fine. He's good at doing these kind of roles. The rest of the cast is good. I like Jorma, and I like Akiva, and everybody else that's sprinkled around in this film. But overall, I felt, as I was leaving, that I just wasn't completely satisfied with this movie. I didn't think it was awful. I didn't think it was disgusting. It was a little. Okay, yeah, it was a little disgusting. But it wasn't, like, over the top, in my opinion. I felt like it was toned down a little bit. Just like, we're going to be vulgar, we're going to be able to use some adult language, but we're not going to be totally disgusting, except for, of course, the scene of the male genitals of, supposedly, Judd Apatow, which probably is not supposedly. But, so that happened. Which, whatever, it wasn't too excessive. It was just like, okay, there, that's happening, great, yay, okay, let's move on, and hopefully we'll get a laugh here, because that really wasn't funny. It was more just bottom-of-the-barrel comedy. I really was hoping, I had a lot of expectations with this film. I don't know, I don't want to compare the greatest mockumentary about rock music, but you can check it out. It came out in the early 80s. But you probably know what I'm talking about. I guess I wasn't expecting that, but man, that would have been awesome if this was the version dealing with a different kind of music of that film. I wish. I don't know the reception this movie's going to get years from now, of course, but I'd be curious to find out how people look back at this film and if they appreciate it more or do they not appreciate it at all. I feel like The Lonely Island have a better film coming our way. I would love something as silly as Hot Rod. I think Hot Rod I've watched that movie at least 50 times since 2007. I'll be honest with you. Just love that film so much. It is such a funny, stupid, incredible. The soundtrack is amazing. And it really introduced me to Andy Samberg, for the very first time. Andy Samberg. I occasionally watched SNL, but that was when the first time I really got to know Lonely Island, and I was really impressed with what they had to do with that movie, because that movie is just so rewatchable. Popstar, on the other hand, I think I will never watch ever again. Maybe I'll give it a second chance if it's ever comes my way through Netflix or something, and I'll go, I saw that once. Does it hold up? I don't think it's going to, but I believe that the Lonely Island are extremely talented, and they did craft a well-made film, shot well, looked well, everything seemed like it came together well, but this movie should have been better than it actually was. And it's a shame, because I think these guys are extremely talented, and they're very funny, and I feel like the next film, or maybe the next film, is going to be considered a comedy classic. This one, I liked it. I enjoyed it for the most part of it, but it's never going to... I don't know if I'm really going to be thinking about it after I talk about it right now. So for that, I'm going to be nice and generous, because I did have a good time, for the most part, watching the film. And I'm going to give Popstar, Never Stop, Never Stopping, I'm going to give it a slight 3 stars out of 4. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.